Alright, hello everyone. Internet Tomato here. Oh my goodness. So, a fair bit has actually happened off screen, so I'm going to be leveling up first to get that out of the way. I did partially level up ahead of time because I was selling stuff, so I grabbed a practicality off screen just so that you guys are aware. I think I'm going to be increasing strength. I mean, the main stats I'm going with are strength and spirituality. Looks like the next threshold for items is 20 spirituality, and I do kind of want to get there. Strength, I mean, increasing strength, each point just increases melee damage by 1%. It's pretty piddly. Endurance has more of a, in my mind, in a fight, I'd rather have a little bit more endurance and strength because of stamina regeneration and health, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be increasing spirituality to make our summons better. They seem to have fixed the summons for the most part, and each point they put into this, my summons deal 7% more damage. That is quite high. I'm going to try to get this to 20, and then I'm going to try to even out the stats again. Alright. In terms of two-handed, I could increase damage with stun. Heavy attacks with two-handed weapons have a chance to deal critical if the enemy is low. I could make this crushing blow better. I didn't think that this was actually that useful after I used it, but if I upgrade it, it might become useful specifically with like summoned wolves or something like that. It could actually hold some value. So I might do that, but I do want to have some lifesteal. I mean, pretty much all these things that give my stats slight increases of the lifesteal, making them attack faster, decreasing stamina cost. I like it all. I'm probably going to get it all at one point or the other. So we're going to delve into all of it. And then what do I want to max out after that? So this increases by 3% per, right? Yes. And that's probably going to get up to 50. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Yep. So I have good heavy hits as also quick, successive hits, quick ones. So let's talk to our friend over here. With his name, The One. Just in case something weird happens.
You were awaited. In the past, in the present, and in the future. All stages have converged into one. And here you stand. Welcome, Hollow Shell.
Oh.
It is time to begin the next act of your journey.
So if you remember, Ignatius, yeah, he's mentioning it. Yeah, Ignatius made me a, quote, hollow shell for apparently this guy. I didn't realize. But who is Ignatius and why did he choose him to pass the gift to him?
Ignatius is but a corpse now, walking his own path toward grace. But his journey nears an end. He survived because he was the only one prepared to become a hollow shell. I chose him to carry the gift forward, to pass it on to someone he deemed worthy. It seems that someone was you.
Who are you?
I am the One, the vessel, the bearer of grace, the giver. I have worn many names, but names matter little, except for the prophets. Kai, 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 listener of the bleeding heart of the plague, the sanctified pillar
What happened here?
Simple minds with lofty titles, and simpler folk with no standing opened these walls to something they did not understand. Then came the outbreak of terror. The plague claimed this place. Red Death.
What was that?
A holy relic. A fragment of the sanctified body of the prophet.
What do you want from me?
A humble soul is awaited by the bleeding heart of the plague. Someone who evaded its grasp. Someone who defied the destiny laid before them. Her name is Una, an old widow in Cuanacht. But she is not alone. There is another, one whose choice led you here.
Ignatius, the man from the hospital?
Yes, him. His role as the hollow shell must end. His purpose is fulfilled. He is no longer needed. In you, I have found a servant whose perfect obedience will enact the will of Prophet Kai and the Hard.
What fate awaits Una?
She will die in her sleep, and she will find peace in death. For those who defy their destiny cannot depart with joy.
Roy, why do I have to do this?
The gift you carry is only the beginning. Much within you must be purged before you achieve perfect obedience, before you are ready for the final act. Now, receive the mark of the plague. Pass it on to those I have chosen. When their fates are sealed, return here for the next step to be revealed.
I'll do it. I am very intrigued by this quest line. That's honestly the main reason. I want to know what he knows, as he's talking about Prophet Kai. I think I mentioned it before, but there's nothing about her in the board games. There's like 1,000 pages worth of stuff in that. So I am very curious about who she is.
I know. Return when it is done.
Okay. Mark of the Plague. Great. Nothing cool hiding back here? Oh. Summon Master Assassin. I already have that. Don't I? That is what I have on me, right? Yeah. Alright. Always 0. I don't mind. Okay. Well, I did not realize that led to him. Where haven't I been? Or no, I've been everywhere now, right? Yeah, or that's where I got out. Okay, so I haven't gone on this side. this just leads out of the mountain. Oh, I know this area. That's the that goddess statue. Okay. Not missing any thing to hack, am I? No. Okay. Very cool. Alright. Hello, Drowner. There are so many quests here, by the way. Also, I've been told repeatedly by people on the Discord that, like, the just sheer number of bugs that they've experienced. I haven't experienced any of that, so I'm assuming I'm just the lucky ones. But yeah. Also, the music here does seem to be that one guy who does have it copyrighted. So I am a little bit worried about that, unless that has changed recently. Didn't I already talk to her? Yeah. She doesn't do anything. Thanks for the milkweed. Okay. Now, where do I want to go from here? I thought that was going to be a longer quest. He wants me to deal with Una. And the one guy, whatever his name is, Ignatius. Yeah, Berinde Cadaver. I'm sure that that's a reference to something. Well, I could go to Una. I thought that that was the grandma. Yeah, this is Una. So he does. She's gonna die in her sleep, right? Man. Okay, I mean, I'll do it. I've been sent to deliver this to you.
The plague's mark. So, it has come for me at last. I always knew it would. I prayed for my family, but never for myself. Perhaps this is why.
Don't seem afraid. Oh yeah, is there anything you want me to do?
No. My prayers are said. My heart is prepared.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing me this warning. It's more than most receive. Go now. Death will come when it's ready. There's no need for you to linger and watch.
So I guess I'm not killing her, I'm warning her? Okay. I don't know. I always forget how to get up in the fastest way from here. I thought that there was a faster way than going all the way around. But here we are, going all the way around. There are a couple of people I actually want to talk to that I have yet to talk to. One of them I know has a quest. And I'm interested in that. I think I have to keep running. Over here. Yeah. I want to go to Erfyr because I've received a letter that he is the kingpin of the group that was stopping the Camelosians' excavation, or whatever exactly they were doing. Like, you know, getting stuff prepared to move the men here, if it comes to that. Also, he's a blacksmith. They might have a good shop. And also, Bayor. He's one of the characters in the board game. He's really strong in the board game. So, anyway, hello.
If nobody's working the anvil, then it means the forge is closed, and it will stay closed until Bayor gets better.
What happened to him?
A woman happened. He was chasing after some girl he thought the world of. Almost ended up shuffling right off this mortal coil. One time he went to see her and didn't come back for 2 days. I looked for him all night. It was only in the morning that I found him. He was all the way on the outskirts of Cuanacht. Alive, but barely. Afterwards, he seemed to be getting better. Everything went back to normal. For a while, I could see that he was starting to struggle with swinging the hammer. Until one day, he just passed out completely. Now he just lies there, barely breathing. I have no idea how to help him. Nianti, Maggot, none of them know what's wrong with him either. I told him that it's no use chasing after a girl, that she'll come to him if she wants to. Stupid kid. I feel bad for him.
Mm-hmm. The girl, what happened to her?
What do I care? Whatever happened there could have been her fault, so excuse me for not running to rescue her. I only know that she wasn't from here. Beor's wound wasn't caused by a mere boar, oh no. Hell knows what happened there.
Alright, do you know where he was attacked?
He didn't want to tell me what actually happened. But I know that youngsters in love used to visit this one cave with a spring. It was all hogwash, if you ask me. Maybe they went there and were attacked by weird beasts or something. I don't know. To be fair, I don't give a damn now, and I didn't then either. I only cared that Beor was alive.
Alright, so I guess I can't mention the letter. I have a feeling that they don't let you until you complete this quest, because maybe you can like turn Erfyr in which case, you know, this shop would just be non-existent. That is my guess. They probably made it that you had to do that first. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Denelm and them just to get those quests out of the way. And then once that is done, I am going to be continuing the main quest. So, hopefully that goes well. My plan is I'm going to be going to Sagamore Castle first, because the corrupted temple is far more complicated, because it's a maze, and I'm very worried that I'm going to be stuck there.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. He's loud. Oh, wrong one. This one. Wait, okay, where is that again? I thought that was... Oh, it's this way? No. I thought it was adjacent to the bookshop. Why am I feeling like I'm going crazy? I could have sworn it was there. Weird. Okay. It's this one. Okay. Anyway, I don't know why I thought it was adjacent to the bookshop. Hello, sir. I have one of 3 options for you. I think I know I'm gonna pick, though.
Finally! You've been gone long enough?
So he's old, he wants help. So the options are essentially a fake potion, but who knows what's gonna happen. The elixir of youth, which... Wait, am I thinking... Oh, no, wrong way. Right, elixir of youth, which is a fake potion. The anti-aging medicine, which is a real potion that could do something, but it could be dangerous. And then Ailey is giving him a herbal brew that could help some. So I'm going to give the Vigor Tea, because it's kind of like the middle choice.
Herbal brew? Exercise? What kind of soldier do you take me for? Fine. If it's the only way to keep these bones moving, I'll try it. But if I end up feeling like a goat chewing grass, you'll hear about it. Can't argue with the All-Mother's gifts, I suppose. Thanks, I guess.
Come on.
You know, I might not be everything I used to be. But maybe that's all right. A soldier who can't fight isn't much of a soldier, is he? Still, you've done your part. I'll make it count. Thank you. Truly. Huh. If only my lads were as dutiful and dependable as you are. A man grows old, but he stays a fool. Holding on to the idea that service means something. That being a soldier is a calling. But the young ones, they don't see it like that anymore.
Did something happen?
Oh, something happened, all right. I had a second-in-command named Gert. Good lad. Or so I thought. Trusted him like a son. And what does he do? He deserts! Can you believe it? The last person I'd ever suspect of such betrayal. Unless, of course, there's something I don't know. Some of the lads said he'd been acting strange lately. Then again, maybe it was just nerves, afraid of getting caught in the act. Honestly, I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah, how can you be so sure that he deserted?
I'm not. But what else could explain his absence?
A number of things.
I see what's happening here in
It's
Cuanacht.
Avalon.
We don't know how long this mission will take, and Gert, well, he was real close with his family. His wife had a bun in the oven when he left. Maybe he got sick of waiting for Denham to grant him leave and just went.
That's not unreasonable. Okay, I could see if he decided to head towards Camelot.
I'd owe you for that. Maybe he just got lost on patrol. Gert's never been known for his sense of direction. Or maybe the weird night caught out there, and he couldn't find his way back. Either way, I'd pay for any news, good or bad. At least then I'd know what to tell his wife. I just hope Gert hasn't met some terrible fate.
All right.
I'd await your return.
I'm gonna talk to Denholm. Hey, sorry for that jump. I'll explain in a minute, but first let's talk to Denholm. I question Furkit.
What's happening with Furkit? Is he going to surrender? Or do I need to use force?
The fault lies with your soldiers. They took everything from him without asking, so they didn't know what was dangerous.
That's a serious accusation. Still, I suspected you might say something like that. I'll be honest with you. Furkit is neither trusted nor well regarded among my soldiers, especially after the accident which, as you claim, they brought upon themselves. Fine. Furkit will stay in Cuanacht, and his inventions will be returned. However, make sure that he takes proper care of them, so they no longer pose a threat to anyone. Here. This is for your excellently conducted investigation. Tell Furkit of my decision. Let him make the necessary preparations.
You got it, bro. What'd you give me? What did you give? It doesn't even show up. Alright, I guess he didn't give me anything. So, what happened was that I tried to complete the main quest of Menhir Rights, and I went to Sagramore Castle. Isn't it over there? I think it's in that direction. But anyways, I went to Sagramore Castle. It took me almost an hour and a half to get through. I was almost at the end, right before the finale, and then it bugged. And I couldn't leave an area. I can't save, I couldn't reload. Tried to do unstuck just because nothing worked. So in the end, I lost all that progress. It's okay, it's the first bug I've come across. I'll live with it. But that means can't do the main quest here. I'm going to wait until the update to retry. And then the other main quest is here. Yeah, Corrupted Temple. I'm not going to do that unless it's a whole episode devoted to it, because this also will take me a very long time. So this is going to be another odds and ends episode, which I do not mind all too much. So next we're going to do Ignatius. I'm going to try to complete... Wait, it's this way, yeah. I'm going to try to complete that quest line and see how it goes. I don't know if Ignatius is going to put up a fight, or if I have to kill him, or if I have to kill him at night, or what will happen. But yeah. But yeah, there's tons of odds and ends to accomplish. Man, all these dead bodies. I shouldn't have slept in here. Isn't this Ignatius? No, this is Ignatius.
Welcome, you who walk the same path.
The one has instructed me to pass this on to you.
This mark? No. But I don't understand. I was told to wait. An empty shell. Just as it was said. Why are you doing this to me? Why, when I gave you such a wondrous gift?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, you're no longer needed. But don't be afraid, it'll happen in your sleep. Well, this was the path that was destined for you, I'll say that.
It's hard to hold faith in destiny when staring at the mark of the plague. But I must remain strong. I must remain the hollow shell, perfectly obedient, I am a corpse, anyway. Go now. Let me think.
Yeah. Okay. So now I need to return to the one. And we'll see what his next order is going to be. Yeah. I am curious what he's going to tell me, or what will happen. Hello. I have returned.
You are back.
Sure am.
Ignatius. Una. These souls have taken their first steps onto the path that leads to the embrace of the bleeding heart of the plague. Soon they will begin their final act.
One last mark of the plague remains.
Give it to me.
Oh no.
Seal my fate as well.
But you have answers. Well, what will happen? What happens next?
You shall begin your final march toward your destiny. You will witness what was ordained for you long ago, from the moment you first arrived at the island asylum.
How do you know I was there?
I can feel it. You were sick. You carried the plague. It was your destiny. Fate, however, steered your path in another direction. For a time. Yet here you are, the lost child, making its way home.
Alright, well, what'll happen to you?
Like Una, I shall find silence. I shall finally catch my breath. I cannot wait for that moment.
Well, here's the symbol.
And so, my final act unfolds. Let us close our eyes together.
I'm afraid he's gonna, like, jump at me. Okay, what's happening? Oh no, I'm back. I'm back here. It doesn't look the same. Disgusting. Anything to take? Pale? Like I said. Why not? I'll just take it. It's free. Lots of pails. Can't open this, can I? Alright, maybe I'll go there last. Anything else in here? No. Alright, let's get going. You know, it'd be cool as if it knew. Well, I don't know exactly what's happening to me, but it would be cool if it, like, remembers all the things that I took from this place. Okay, it's very boring. Guess there's no reason to try to loot. Whoever's here is probably lame anyway. I say as I begin looting. I remember this room. Ooh, a bunch of lockpicks. Yeah, this is identical, isn't it? Might be. Sure seems it. They're very close to identical. I thought that there was meat hanging there, so maybe it's not. Alright, let's get going. This is a dead end. I thought I heard a weird noise, like knife sharpening. You know, remember that one guy who was talking about how he could hear like bleeding in the walls and or like noises in the walls? I wonder if he could sense this reality, or maybe that was the one. Or, I don't know. Only a few of you will probably remember what I'm talking about, but there was a crazy guy. I think his name was Ethan, and those were his thoughts. It's that in the walls there was like dripping and noises and incessant noises like that. But anyway, let's go. Alright, back down here. Lovely. I'm assuming Syria is not here to help me. Nope. Okay. Oops. What? I just ran through. That's an enemy. Where are you? There's a red priest or something? Guys, go after him. I'm not doing this alone. Plague Wraith. Ooh, two-handed weapon. Interested to see what that does. Doesn't look like he has... The magic needs to get higher. I wonder if higher magic actually does make your summons deal more damage. I should probably look that up. Ooh, wow, this guy's actually pretty deadly. Because my guys, they have a fair bit of health at the moment. Great. Take it all. Crimson Crusher. Plague Wraith Cape. That stuff sounds super cool. Reduce health by 50. That's a lot of extra health. I'll just sell that at some point. Okay. Well, it seems to be leading me to this pile of corpses. Very creepy. Okay. Nothing is there despite the light. Let's go to this light. Must be a glitch. The Matrix. Okay. It's like an alternate island asylum. Looks like they're poofing by me, so we're good. Who are you?
I'm sorry, Wanderer, but you cannot rest here. Not yet. I sense my brother's soul within you. The pull of his destiny is stronger than any of our desires.
Oh my gosh, you're Wait, what? Okay, I had the theory. By the way, I swear, somebody had commented and asked me about this, and I had the theory that this could be Morgaine. That was possible. If that's true, that would be crazy.
I am. Well, his half-sister. A very important distinction at court. To Arthur, though, I was always just sister. The one he liked. Not only loved. I stood by his side, listened to him, and spoke my mind when he needed it. And when the visions came, I was the only one who understood they weren't just madness. My poor brother. I couldn't bear to see him suffer.
How did I know?
There was little I wouldn't do if it meant I could help him.
Okay, I totally called this, by the way. That is so awesome that I was right, because it was just conjecture. Okay, what visions are you talking about?
They came with the plague. The land was ravaged by sickness. And Arthur's mind was plagued by waking nightmares. He heard a voice. clear as any other, calling to him relentlessly, day and night, begging him to return to Avalon. Oh, but how does one return to a place they have never seen before? He'd come to me in the dead of night, afraid he was going mad. But I knew better. I heard it too, though faintly. To me, they were merely echoes of a distant despair.
Did you manage to help your brother?
In a way, I think I did, but even now I'm not sure. I followed the visions, though most of the court thought I'd lost my mind, or that I'd secretly caught the Red Death and it had taken over my senses. Sir Estor was one of the very few who believed me, and the only one brave enough to join me on my pilgrimage to a plague-ridden land. The visions showed me a place of beginnings, bathed in creeping scarlet. So, that's where we went.
So what did you find?
The bleeding heart of the plague. With every step, the voice grew louder. And when I finally saw it, it felt as though it was beating inside my own chest. Each heartbeat was like a knife twisting. A festering wound that could never heal. That's when I understood. The homelands are lost, and Avalon is truly our only salvation.
Can you tell me more about the bleeding heart of the plague? Man, this is stuff I'm absolutely using for lore videos.
There was something almost human about it, and yet it was so terribly alien.
It's the heart of
It was
Wormtoe.
like staring at your own reflection in a distorted mirror. Everything seemed familiar, yet profoundly wrong. I've had centuries to reflect on it, and I think I've almost uncovered the truth. A truth that's both simple and devastating.
It's within us all.
The heart is a grief made manifest. The sorrow of a mother who lost her child.
So the heart, the grief, and the plague are interlinked.
Undoubtedly, yes. These are three aspects that could not exist without one another. There was a heart, struck by immense grief. That grief gave birth to a force as untamable, as relentless as the plague. I believe that there's no cure for such matters, except time. And time is a luxury only we humans have.
Goodness. Is there anything that can be done about it?
I don't know. I thought leading Arthur to Avalon would keep us safe. But then it followed us here, too. I'm not sure there's anything we can do to cure a bleeding heart. For a being that exists outside of time, with only a rudimentary grasp of mortality, there's no such thing as an end. I doubt she wants everyone else to suffer with her. She just doesn't know how to stop.
Wait. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Because the she... Okay, I'll talk to her more. You seeing the heart was why you left the homelands.
I saw that staying meant death for all of us. Nothing in the homelands could stop the plague. And the voice, it kept calling night and day, promising safety on Avalon shores.
That's probably the pale
Arthur
lady.
once told me it sometimes felt familiar to him, though he could never say why. Even then, he wasn't sure if he could trust it.
Yeah.
But after I returned with Estor, he didn't hesitate anymore. We sailed for Avalon, and the voice led us straight to its shores.
Okay, well, this is fascinating, by the way, from a lore sense. So, okay, I'm just piecing things together. So the Pale Lady is at least a partial mother to King Arthur in the lore. So that's why he has that kind of connection, because his soul, or at least a part of his soul, it depends. I will hold off on saying it definitively, but at least a portion of his soul is the son of the Pale Lady, so she was kind of calling him to Avalon. But anyways, are you? Well, I doubt she's a prisoner. What should I? Okay, are you a prisoner?
You could say that. One way or another, every prophet becomes a captive to their followers. Some chains are just more visible than others. The Red Priests like to call me theirs. So, theirs I must remain.
This stuff is so fascinating. How did you end up becoming the prophet?
After we left the homelands, people started listening to me. Not just to my brother. It was terrifying, stepping out of his shadow. But I did my best to guide them. You see, no one becomes a prophet on their own. They're made by the people who need someone to follow. I became what they needed. Sometimes a guiding hand, other times a whip over their heads.
So what should I do now? Man, I am kind of piecing things together here, because there is a quest in the Age of Legends, which is set when they first arrived. And Arthur is still alive at the time. And his sister did request that she essentially gets to stay on the Isle of the Dead. And I'm kind of thinking, and she did not have the intention of setting up an asylum there. But there is a lore read that you get in this RPG that essentially says that Kai requested to move the island asylum to the Isle of the Dead. I wonder if that, like, half of it is legend, that it didn't exactly happen like that. She just wanted to have the Isle of the Dead for, essentially, she was considered a witch for, like, different experiments, different things. And then after Arthur left, because he did eventually, she was still alive at that point. So it wouldn't be unlikely that she did, maybe have some sort of a connection with the Red Priest, a connection with the Red Death, setting up an asylum. That is interesting. Anyways, what should I do now?
Keep going. Take it from someone who has lived far too long. Some decisions are out of your hands. You just have to make the best of what's left. You'll do fine. You're in excellent company, after all. And, Arthur, I'm sorry I can't stand by your side this time. But know you're always in my heart, brother. This is for both of you. May we all find peace at the end of this path.
You know what's funny is that Kai was kind of like a spoiled teenager when you met her in Age of Legends, so it is kind of funny to see her like this.
Please, take care of my brother. Now...
Oh, whoops. Oh no, I missed that line. Well, hopefully, you guys can go back and I'll look back in the recording. Dude, this is insane. Red Death skills unlocked. You were meant to die. The Red Death already claimed you once, and your fate was sealed in forever, in fever and ruin. Yet by chance or perhaps by something far worse, you were spared. Then you returned to the place where agony once held you in its grip. And as before, you left it changed. The lament breaks most, even leaves them shattered, but you've learned to wield it for your own purpose. You have unlocked the Red Death skill tree. This is so cool. Oh my, wait, so I'm the new prophet? What's going on here? The prophet's cowl. 96 perception. A little low. Increases spell power by 100% when below 13% max health. That's pretty specific. Everything is great if you're below 13% max health. Very interesting. That is so cool. Okay, so there's a new skill tree. I was told of this. Red Death. This is so cool. Does yet. Combat. Okay, survival first. Cannot lose more than 50% of your max health from a single hit. I mean, okay, Red Death's Embrace prevents death once, renews after resting by a fueled bonfire. Okay. Cry in Pain. Losing 1% max health grants a stack of Lament. Increases damage. Max stack's 100. Well, it doesn't... So it doesn't have a, like, for 1 minute. So what does that mean? Like, I guess maybe it resets in a rest. That's pretty interesting. I mean, so it maxes out at 40%, then as you level it must get better. Killing an enemy grants 10 stacks of lament. Dealing damage to an enemy has a 25% chance to grant a stack of lament. Critical hits grant 2 lament. Start every fight with 15 stacks of... Okay, so it resets in every fight, probably. Increases the delay before lament starts to decay. Okay, so it decays. Increase max lament limit by 50%. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Huh. That is so interesting. I'm gonna have to rethink things. And I mean, I was theorizing that it was either Morgaine or this unnamed prioress in the board game, but it turns out it was Morgaine. Super cool. Very excited for that. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a bunch of odds and ends. Trying to think of what else I can do. I mean, there's tons of stuff to do, right? I want to go back there at some point. What's over here? Change of heart. I actually do want to go there. I do. So I want to unlock their... oh, no enemy. Okay. I want to unlock a new trader. In order to do that, I have to complete this quest. So let's do it. Killed himself. Okay. Grab this stuff, I guess. Where's the other one? Right here. Ooh. Okay. So this sells titanium. 1, 2. Well, also it's very useful for crafting. Oh, something to dig. Ruby tinsel. I'll take it. Let's go. So Beor fell in love with somebody, and he might be here, might have last been seen here. Who knows? A letter. Letter from a lover. Beloved, the days apart are torment I can hardly bear. I can barely bear. In our cave, our sanctuary, we will find each other once more. Let us escape to our haven where love flourishes and we belong to one another. Yours devotedly, F. Why doesn't anyone sign their name? It's always F or E, M. Could be anybody.
Oh, my beloved.
Fragrant letter. My dears, the days grow long without your presence. Meet me in the cave where the world fades and only our love remains. I long to feel your touch and hear your whispers. Until then, my heart beats only for you. Yours eternally, E. This leads somewhere? No, just a little waterfall. What? This goes somewhere for sure. This is just another way out or something? Another letter? Letter from a grandmother. My dear Philin, I am deeply troubled by your choices. This path you tread leads only to heartache. Return to us and remember the values we taught you. Do not let this woman lead you astray. Breed. Oh, he did. Oh, sorry, she did. She did lead him astray. The Ram of Nuada. The Ram of Nuada. Huh? Not this? No. Here, sorry. Two-handed spear. Sprint attacks cost 30 mana and apply massive force to enemies in front of you. Intriguing. I won't use it. I shouldn't have done that. I feel a little bit disoriented. Okay.
Oh, my. Don't worry. Now we can forget all about it. Because you finally came back to me. Come closer.
Hug me. I want to feel the warmth of your body.
This feels like a trap. Okay. This is the most obvious trap in the world. How did Bayor fall for this? Hey, just taking your stuff. You're not using this, right? Oh, just took 2 hits. Hello. Oh, no discussion. I don't need to talk. Ooh, that was close. Ow. Oop, my guy's... Oh, there. Nice. Fey blood? Finally. Finally found some Fey blood. Child's letter. Dear Father, please do not leave us. We love you dearly and need you here with us. This woman cannot replace the bond we share. Please stay with us and let our family remain whole. What an evil, evil Fey. Anything underwater here? Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it's the other side, huh? Can't really climb through that. Alright, well, that was easy. Right? Think so. I'd say so. Let's go back. We will get a new area. I already grabbed all this, yeah. I missed this one though. But yeah, we will return. And from there, we will get a new trader. Maybe we'll get something cool. That'd be nice. I mean, it's a blacksmith. He's got to have something cool, right? Gotta. And also, there's a whole quest in order to unlock it. So it's gotta be something. And I'm still hung up on that whole Kai thing. I'm so excited to listen to that again. And then, like, think through the various theories I could have. Also, the whole heart thing. Anyways. I'll take it. I'll sell it to them. This is faster, isn't it? Wait, where is he? There. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I still need to go over that farm because there are quests that they have. There's so much to do. Hello. And then we have to have a discussion about Erfyr being the mastermind behind the bad stuff going on. Okay. Hello, Erfyr. Think I have something that could help.
Really? Well, if this can put Bayor back on his feet... Bayor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was
oh my God,
a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
That girl stole your heart, literally. What do you think? The wrong head with the wrong head, heartless. Okay, yeah, she stole your heart.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart, literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast. Better take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well, get up now, whelp. Enough lazing about. You can take it easy today, but tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. So, I'm thanking you. Finally, we can get back to work. I missed it. If you ever need a smith, you can come to me. All right, back to work.
They outside now? Yeah, head out. Yeah, okay. Can I talk to Bayor? No, still recovering. Well, yeah, Bayor, I thought he had short hair in the board game, but hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Do you need something? Times are tough, but I won't forget what you did for Bayor. Tell me, how can old Erfyr repay you?
Okay, I'm not going to mention this unless I'm going to talk to him first. What's been happening in Cuanacht?
It all began innocently enough. Our milksop of a lord, Yvain, decided that we didn't have the right tools to unearth the riches of our land. So he sent messengers to Camelot asking for their men and equipment. It was supposed to make us richer. And it worked. For a while. They came here and resumed mining. Brought gold with them too. So for a while there, we were even happy to see new faces. Then news from Camelot arrived. The Red Death is in Cuanacht. The weirdness is getting thicker.
We declare martial law. Cut down all the trees and take the manure with us. Everyone goes to Camelot.
Load of bullshit if you ask me. The weirdness has always been here. Cuanacht has been doing just fine without the support of the dog-fuckers of the Round Table. Denholm, the one in charge of their army, came here with the Red Priests. It seems like he's well aware that his orders are stupid, and that people from Cuanacht are smarter than Camelot thinks. And now, Cuanacht is divided. Some want to leave for Camelot. Others can't imagine it. Like me. I just can't stomach leaving the land of my fathers.
Yeah. Do you have to leave Cuanacht?
Camelot says we do. I think we don't, even after the moronic theft of trees. Lord Milksop, of course, doesn't know what to do. If he supports the people, he'll lose his dealings with Camelot. If he leaves for Camelot, he'll become just another arse-kissing sponger princeling no one gives a toss about. And the court is already full of those. Here, at least, he's somebody. Or he can become somebody if he makes the right choices. The man here is dying. That's true. More and more weirdness creeps into our homes at night. Soon, the flame will no longer be enough. I don't know what would need to happen for everyone to stay in Cuanacht. The truth is, we can only survive if we keep together, either here or there.
Man, I'm enjoying talking to him. Tell me more about Lord Yvain.
His family has a grand past. I have the utmost respect for their legacy. The Tarians made Cuanacht strong. They carried on the legacy of Palamedes, King Arthur's advisor. Our lord, though, don't get me started. Yvain is a coward. He lets Camelot get away with anything. Well, for now. I've heard rumors that he's been trying, in his own pathetic way, to delay making some crucial decisions. Who knows? Perhaps our lordling will finally grow a pair and make use of them for the good of his subjects. Though, if you ask me, the only thing that could save him would be the quest for the Holy Grail.
Oh. Okay. Doesn't look like he's going to be giving me a shop. So I found a letter stained with coal. Everything points to you being the author.
If you're trying to intimidate me, it's not working. I know I messed up. It was all going so well at the beginning. Then, at some point, one of those idiots went off the rails, attacking a Camelocian god. Senseless. I don't know what you're planning to do with this information, but I don't want anyone to suffer because of it.
I keep it to myself.
Well, I appreciate your discretion. Thank you. I guess I should head off to get the workers the spare parts to fix their equipment. I'll also put in a good word for you with Denholm. I'll tell him you're trustworthy. That might prove useful for you.
Wonder if it will. Alright, I don't know why there's no shop. Why do you hate the Red Priests?
I have my reasons. I don't trust the bastards because they've already been here once. They took a few people for what they called a routine examination, promising that our loved ones would return safe and sound in no time. Ah, damn it all. Would you believe me if I told you that not all of them even had the symptoms of the Red Death? Nobody came back, not a single soul. From that moment on, I've sworn to do everything in my power to make life miserable for those scarlet dogs.
Did you lose someone too? Well, we know that. We saw the letter.
I don't really want to talk about it, but look, I had a wife. She was a beautiful woman, and I'm pretty sure that she was with child when they took her away. She would chat with Nianti. She hadn't bled for 3 months, and she would have eaten all the crops from Reese's field if she could. My Katrin. They took her away. She caught a cold, and they put her on a transport to the island asylum. I never saw her again. That's all I can tell you. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let the past stay in the past.
I'm not gonna tell him. That'd be because he already is grieving. I don't want him to have to grieve a second time, right? Okay, let's go to Furkit. And maybe eventually I'll mention it to him, but I don't know. I just feel bad. I'll tell him that he can do his work again. Maybe he'll have a shop. Hello.
And? What's our situation? What did Denholm say?
Denholm will let you stay in Cuanacht. You can make your weird candles.
Oh, so does this mean Camelot still has a working brain among its ranks? Incredible. Very well. A deal is a deal. I'll begin production of weird candles, and you've done well. In return, I'll offer you a discount on my products and allow you to use my house. Feel free to cook and sleep there whenever you like. I rarely indulge in those distractions.
Yes.
But remember, never, ever interrupt my work.
Got it.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you today?
Shop. This is it, bro? Just things to throw. Okay, and a torch. I expected more from you. Something cool. I don't know why Erfyr doesn't have a shop. Maybe I should sleep and maybe Bayor will have it. I think that isn't impossible. It doesn't seem that Erfyr has it. Let's see if Bayor's... Nope, he's still recovering. Yeah, maybe he just needs 24 hours. Whew. Okay. There's not too much left to do here. What time? Okay, I have some time left though. They can't do the Marigas shells. I'll return there tomorrow or another day. I do want to do Through the Cracks, but somebody had mentioned that they try to do this and it either is bugged or they just don't know what to do. So I'll do it. I'll see if I can figure it out. Science Warehouse. So, if you remember, someone was stealing stuff from here. I wonder if I select it, if that'll make it easier. Where was it? Through the Cracks. Okay. Okay, there's stuff. There's a pail, a broom. Can leave. Is there a way out of here? Hey guys, you some way to like move this? Pail? No. Trying to see if there's like a secret passage. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't. Oh, now I can stand. Okay. Can I move that? No, like a lever. These notes. Nope. Do I see anything peculiar? I really don't see anything. Yeah, well, either I also do not know what to do, which is very possible. I am kind of looking for a lever because I wouldn't put it past him that there's some sort of a secret passageway. I don't see it. Oh, I can kind of climb up here, but okay. Yep, okay, well, I don't see anything. I'm in the cloth. What just happened? What? Did... I'm gonna have to look that back later. What? I was just walking backwards.
No. Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, gods. Please don't tell me they sent you after me.
They did. So he was a guy that, right, they were worried he deserted, but he was in charge of, like, keeping watch.
Is that what they're saying? Gods, this is a nightmare. I'd never desert. I swear, the lads are my family. I've got nothing else. I can't believe I'm going to die here. With everyone thinking I'm a traitor. And a thief, too.
It doesn't sound like you're too eager to get out of here.
Of course I am. But it's impossible. I've searched every inch of this place. And there's no way out.
Dude, I'll figure it out.
Things still fall in from time to time. But that opening only works one way. So, I'm sorry, my friend. But we are well and truly stuck here. At least there's food. But if they move the supplies, we're done for.
Dude, you are negative Nancy. If there's a way in, there's a way out. I'll find it.
I don't envy you your hope. I know what it's like to lose it. But, go ahead. I remember what it felt like to have something to do.
Okay. To find a way out. No kidding. Can I just go? Well, I am tempted to try to just go right back. No. Yeah, it's a push, not a pull. Okay. This is interesting. There's enemies galore over there. Looks like I have to get over there. Luckily, the game is telling me that. So let's deal with the enemies first. Oh, it's a bunch of weird spirits. Oh, no wonder. You just needed a 4-dweller soul, obviously. Mistling in here? Oh, a Fae. I need to kill it. Oh, I can't see anything. Stop it. Alright. I can't really see. Oh, okay. That worked. Hiding over here for a temporary moment. Oh, hello. Guys, you guys should be fighting them. I don't want to do that. Okay. At least wanted to heal some. Oh, this is a weaker guy. Okay, good. Can I, Ooh. I need to find Fae blood. Oh, yes, I got it. Finally. Okay, good. They all have blood. I've killed a few Faes in this game already, and none of them had blood, and now every Fae I've killed on screen has Fae blood. That works. I need it for some quest.
Another guest? My, how word must have spread. I didn't think there were still fools eager to walk in the shadow of my throne.
Your throne. Who are you?
I am Garrick Tarian, rightful lord of Cuanacht. Blood of Palamedes, born to rule, my legacy squandered by lesser men. And yet, here I sit, not in a hall of marble, but in this realm of broken things.
Sure are a lot of realms in Avalon. Why are you here?
Because I made a mistake. A single, miscalculated mistake. I toyed with the wrong woman. I thought she was just another pawn in my game, a trinket to be used and discarded. But she was no trinket. She was a Bandrui, a woman of power, of the old ways. And she cursed me for my arrogance.
You idiot.
And all I wanted was to live longer.
Seems like she granted your wish.
Yes. And then some, as you can see. Eternal life. Sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But no, I was not given life. Only existence.
That's a good
Trapped
line.
in this mockery of a world, able to watch, to see, but never to touch. I have seen my house crumble. I have seen weak men take what was once mine, and I have seen it all from behind a veil I can never tear.
Interesting. Well, I kind of know what this place is then. Somehow I found my way here, and so did the Camelician soldier I was searching for.
And the veil between worlds is thinning. The weirdness does not break easily, only when the fabric of reality itself begins to fray. My prison and your world should never touch. And yet, here you stand. It seems the world outside is shifting, twisting in ways it was never meant to. And when that happens, things bleed together. A tear like this should not exist. And yet somehow, you've slipped through. Whether that's for good or ill, I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
Lord Yvain is the ruler. Well, he already knows that. Can your curse be lifted?
I don't know. I cannot be killed. Not by blade, not by fire, not by time itself. I've tried everything. More times than I care to count. So unless you hold power equal to the one who cursed me, I wouldn't bother reaching for your weapon. You can always duel me, and die for my amusement if that suits you.
Tough luck, enjoy your eternity. I'd be powerful enough to grant your wish.
Oh, now that is a bold claim. You are not the first to make such an offer, nor would you be the first to fall. But what am I, to refuse a dance? Come then, let us see if your blade can carve deeper than fate itself.
It might. What are you doing, bro? Wow, he's easy to kill. I think that my friends can just kill him. So that must be the portal out of here. Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to your death. Okay, Sunfire Sword. Ooh, that stuff looks fancy. Fancy schmancy. Will the guy just follow? I don't want to leave him behind.
I can't believe
Okay,
it.
good.
We're actually free. You? How did you manage to get us out of there?
Let's just say I'm a bit special.
That I don't doubt, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good to be back. Funny, I didn't realize it before, but even the air in that place was different. Guess I'll go report to Shine. Honestly, I'm glad you were there with me. She'd never believe me otherwise.
True. Alright. That worked out. I think I have like 10, 15-ish minutes left of this episode. I don't really recall. Sadly, my phone died, so I can't look at the time. Okay, let's go. You'll never guess what happened.
You're here. Speak your piece or let me work.
Dude, I found out what was happening with the supplies.
Mm-hmm. Percy tried to spin me some wild story about falling into another realm. I didn't toss him straight into a cell, only because he swore you could back him up. So, what did you find?
Percy's telling the truth. There was a crack in the fabric of reality. Things were falling through.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Tell me this is some elaborate prank you two cooked up.
Dude, we're in Avalon. I wish.
Oh, mother have mercy. Can nothing in this goddamn place just be normal? I may be a bit of a city woman, but you can't tell me that it's normal to have creatures made of bloody straw attacking outside the walls. And now you're saying there are cracks in the world. And does that mean I need to move my supplies?
I've closed the crack. Your supplies should be safe.
Well, that's some good news at least. Not gonna ask how, in case there's something about you that we'd both be better off with me not knowing. Thanks for your help. Here, something for your trouble.
Thanks. I don't know what it is. Do you have any other interesting tasks?
There might be something, but look, it's got to stay between us, right?
Yeah. I'm listening.
Well, one of our warehouses burned down recently. Completely down to the ground. When I checked what was left, I found a trapdoor. It must have been hidden under the floorboards because I never saw it before. Problem is, it's sealed shut and the lock looks ancient. Denholm told me to leave it alone, but it's been bugging me ever since.
Very interesting. Will there be a reward?
Yeah, I've set aside some of my wages. Not like there's much to spend on around here anyway.
True. All right. So it's just out of curiosity. Well, I'll look into it.
Great. Let me know what you find. Even if it's just a pile of rotten grain, I just want to know and be done with it. Oh, and one more thing. There's someone in Cuanacht who could help you get through that lock.
Hey, Filth.
Name's Filth. Lives in what's left of the Eastern Tower.
Okay, yeah, I know him.
Great. Then you know where to start.
All right, Mystic Ward. What is that? Creates a magical shield for 120 seconds, fully negating the next received damage and dealing magical damage to all enemies within 4 meters. Coolio. Okay, so I have a little bit of time. There are still tons of stuff around here. So, I'm going to... You know what? I'll take up Furket's offer. He said I can sleep here. I'll do it. Why not? What if there's an explosion while I'm asleep? I'll sleep until morning. Nope, we're alive. Alright. So, what a beautiful day in Avalon. Alright, so I can go to Filth. I can proceed with that. I think I need to do this cuckoo's egg, though. So what we're going to do... Oh, wait, I need to... isn't there a... Yeah, I need to use a fast travel point to get there. Yeah, I'm going to do the Cuckoo's Egg thing because I know that that's going to be more quests. Also, I don't remember where the Alchemist Guild is supposed to meet. I might have to take a look at that again. Another thing about right over here is I noticed the other day that there was a dead body, and he has a letter. But I saved it for you guys. So, what does it say? Let's meet at Cuanacht's grave tomorrow before dawn. Then we'll find a safe place to survive the night and head towards the horns of the south. I hope the rumors are true and the folk in the south are still independent from Camelot. See you there. Okay. Yeah. We had seen a letter by the swamps from a Camelotian deserter. So, assuming that they were escaping together to the horns and died before they could get there. I believe it's this way. It's like under those hands, I think. Where I'm heading to.
Don't let your guard down.
Just one night. 2 hits, and you're dead. Okay. Yeah. Hey. What's that? Maybe that's it. Alright. So it's to the right. It looks like it could actually be under me. Yeah, there's a path. Whoop. Okay. Also, man, actually there's 2 things I want to do. So first of all, I'm going to talk to the workers here. Also, I don't know if I should tell them, like, hey, I think that you're fine. Like, the ringleader that shut this operation down, he's not doing it anymore. Because then it might be like, who do you know? So I mentioned to the guy.
Hope you're not here to cause more delays.
No, I was just gonna... Yeah, your wife was afraid to leave the house. She's scared to come back to see it vandalized.
I've got a minute. She is? She never said anything. Damn it, Enora. It's been rough for us, but I didn't think it was that bad. Thank you for telling me. I'll speak to Cade or Sign. Maybe they'll come up with something. Here. I know it's not much, but it's all I can give you. You've done me a great favor. I won't forget it.
No problem, bud.
Be safe out there.
You too. Scary place.
What's the point in working like that? Back in the old days, we respected each other's work.
Right.
Sure.
Alright, just checking if there's anything else to say.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
I don't know if I want to talk to them. I will. Never mind.
Life was easier back in Camelot.
Alright, I'll talk to him another day about why they're cutting the tree. What was that? Oh, carnations. I am curious. You know what? No, I'm too curious. I have to know. Why are you cutting down this tree, dude? I'm upfront and personal.
Orders from Legat Denholm. There's a good chance that the men here will eventually be brought with us to Camelot, just like the locals who chose to relocate to the capital. Once that happens, the weirdness will swallow this land, and then there'll be nothing left of this ancient tree.
So it's a relic.
The weirdness always twists the most beautiful things into terrifying horrors, as if nothing beautiful is allowed to exist within it. That's why we're trying to save what we can, in one way or another. The magicians and alchemists in Camelot will put these materials to good use.
All right.
I didn't expect there to be so many problems here.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Alright, now I'll go. I can understand Denholm. We'll just head through. I don't need that parsley and stuff back there. Ooh. Excuse me. Peasant's Wrath. What is Peasant's Wrath? Alright, Sunfire short sword. I forgot I got that. Heavy attacks additionally cost 20 mana. Shooting a piercing wave, dealing damage and burning all enemies. That's actually interesting. Long spear. I don't remember getting that. Hefty blow. What's Peasant's Wrath? Peasant's Basket. Peasant's Wrath. Gloves that double the damage when using a fishing rod, pickaxe, shovel, or pitchfork. What? Okay. Interesting. Get a bunch of experience here. Here is, yeah, spoiled meat. Take it. All that experience. I love it. Alright, so it appears that this isn't the way. Here I thought it was. So there must be another way to get around there. Alright, well, now you have to go all the way around. Maybe. Hello, Krokma. Are you asleep? Poor guy. Ow. That's it. Guys, kill him. That's exactly before. Okay. Another body. Nothing special on him. Not on you either. Well, I don't know. Okay. That leads up. Okay, I can climb up from here. That works. So where's the cuckoo's nest? Do I have to, like, fall down from here? That's a long drop. Alright, looks like I can go around. A lot of question marks. Enemies as well. Oh, not red caps. Oh. Okay, fast travel point. Okay. This is a crow? This is Luth, isn't it? Luth?
It takes more than just ambition to fly. You've got what it takes. You've surprised me, Birdie. And, as it seems, not just me. Self will be waiting for you inside. From now on, you answer to them. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you. Okay, tell me something about yourself.
I have no tales to share, Birdie. I'm absolutely uninteresting. But I'm touched that you asked. Really. Alright, enough chatter. Don't keep self waiting too long. From what I hear, there's some plans for you.
Great.
Break a wing and take care. I like you. Don't ruin that.
Thank you. Alright, to Morrigan's Hollow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Joining the bad guys. Or at least the dark gray. Okay. Wait, there's enemies in here?
There you are, my little hatchling. I hear you've been working hard. That makes me glad. I had a good feeling about you, and I do love being proven right.
Thanks. So your name is Self. Why?
Why not? If a name defines us, then I am all I need to be.
Okay. But is there a story behind it?
Does there always need to be a story? My name is my own. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm. And you don't want to elaborate?
No.
Okay. No, it's what is the next task?
Eager, aren't you? Just don't let that eagerness turn into recklessness. Some children get a little too fond of blood, and then we have to clip their wings.
I do
have another task, but I'm afraid it's not a job I can give to a mere hatchling.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure I can handle it.
I know you can. You've shown that you're ruthless, driven, and cunning when it counts.
Thanks.
It would insult both you and Morrigan to keep treating you like a chick begging for worms. No, it's time you took flight. Congratulations. From now on, you're a fledgling. Make us proud.
Nice. Okay, well, it's an honor.
It is. I'm glad you understand that. Most hatchlings don't live to see this day.
This took me like 3 tasks.
First, from now on, you answer only to me and the other crows. Any hatchlings we send your way are yours to command. If you decide they're not fit for the guild, it's up to you to take care of them. As for your tasks, how you handle them is your business. I don't care about the methods, only the results. The rest, we'll see how you do.
Alright, so the task?
Your next assignment is of utmost importance to all the children of Morrigan. That includes you now, so I trust you'll approach it with even greater diligence than any task you've been given so far.
Sure.
A while ago, we lost contact with one of the seers. What makes this even more troubling is that he was in possession of the head of Morrigan.
What?
I doubt he's still alive, so I need you to find his body and, most importantly, recover the head of Morrigan.
That's a huge task.
And of course, eliminate anyone who dared to touch it.
Like, that is like, there's no more important task. Why are you so sure he's dead?
Because every seer tasked with guarding the head pledges an oath to protect it with their life. And death is the only acceptable reason to stop reporting its whereabouts.
Well, when you say the head of Morrigan, what do you mean?
A severed head. Preserved, of course. It is hundreds of years old, after all.
Thousands, maybe. Is it really Morrigan's?
In a way. According to the seers, it belonged to one of the Morrigan's avatars. A human she deemed worthy to serve as her vessel for a time. When the vessel's purpose was fulfilled, Morrigan commanded the children to sever its head, so it could forever serve her clerics in spreading her will. Now you see why it must be treated with the utmost care and respect.
Yes. Does it do anything?
You'd have to ask the seers about that, though it's not likely they'd tell you. They keep their secrets closely guarded and only speak to the crows. But who knows? Morrigan willing, you may one day have the chance to pester them with your questions. I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Alright, I'll bring it back.
See that you do. I've marked the seer's last known location on your map. Oh, and if he really is dead, there's likely to be a complication. You see, the seers are very protective of their secrets, even after death. His corpse will probably be guarded by a banshee. And banshees don't distinguish between friend and foe. But I'm confident you'll manage. Now go. May Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Alright, fledgling boots. Experience. You an enemy? He's considered an enemy. Wait, whoa. I thought that self was right here a moment ago. You just poofed. I can take stuff from them, but none of this is all too useful. Okay, I'll talk to her, see if there's more to talk about. Okay, well, so who are the seers?
The clerics of Morrigan. They are the most devoted among the children and the ones closest to her. Their role is to ensure that our actions align with Morrigan's will. Without the seers, we'd be nothing more than a band of murderers, killing indiscriminately for no purpose. That's not who the children are, and it's not who we can ever become.
Alright, well, let's go. Yeah, I'm going to be ending it very soon. Probably just going to head back to Cuanacht and then end it there. Both still out here? No, he's gone. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Bunch of peasants. Where does she want me to go anyway? There's something over there. Menu rights. Okay, it must be that one. I don't remember that having an exclamation mark. Okay, so there's a fair bit of odds and ends left to do. Next time, I'm probably going to be going to the Corrupted Temple. I'm probably going to devote the episode to that and see how it goes. Where do I want to go? Let's climb up. Alright, well guys, I will be ending the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing if you do like this content. If you want to see more lore videos in the future, consider joining the Discord if you're interested in talking about Tainted Grail or just random stuff. I'm really enjoying getting to know you guys. But anyways, guys, if there's an issue with the video, please leave a comment as to how I can improve in the future. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I really do hope to see you guys in the next one. Yeah, bye-bye.